From one Blue Jays way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Toronto Blue Jays. And the starter for Toronto, Shane Bieber. What do you look for here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. One up, one down. Now the number 2 hitter, right Mickey Moniak. Fastball for a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Up the middle, Clement. Tosses to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, catcher Hunter Goodman.
That one ripped, but foul. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Didn't recognize off speed, thought it was fastball, a little bit out in front. Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. Back here at Rogers Center, today's starter for Colorado, Tomoyuki Sagano. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
George Springer leading things off and takes a strike. Springer wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one fouled hard the other way. 0-2 now. Nice grab. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting second, first baseman Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Nope, outside. Hey!
Strike 2. Swing and a ground ball. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Third,
in steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Sliced hard but foul. Here's the 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Fastball is outside. Varsho needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That is the inning. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jordan Beck.
Some rare territory he's in here, Boog. Not even 350 hitters in MLB history have piled up this many knocks. He's on the precipice of something really special.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball, and that's a stolen base. Not even close. In the air, right field. Springer should have this one. One away. And now the first baseman, Edouard Julien. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Ball.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second.
That's ball two.
That one just misses, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting 7, center fielder Britton Doyle.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His first homer of the year, and the Rockies jump in front. It's 2-0. So 2 down. Now the third baseman, Willie Castro.
Aye.
The 0-1.
Ball one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
He goes down looking. Rockies edging closer with this shot, and it's 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Addison Barger.
Addison Barger.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Aye.
Sagano, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. On the ground to first. Julien takes it to the bag. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Designated hitter, David Schneider.
First pitch misses. Tied him up inside with that one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Draws the walk there.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
1 down. Now the left fielder, Jesus Sanchez. And the 0-1. In the air, right field. He's got it.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Can't get there. And now maybe extra bases. Relay throw home. Head first slide. Safe at the plate. It's 2-1.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double.
Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He comes across to score, and the Blue Jays tie it up. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter is George Springer. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming around third is Jimenez. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 3-2. 2 outs, runner at first. Vladdy Jr. stepping to the dish now. Right side, Freeman. And that is that. Back now in Toronto, on to the third inning. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. And that one fouled off. Bunt attempt popped up. Not in time. He's safe.
Up next,
No
for
problem
Colorado,
beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle
Freeman.
getting down the line.
Grounder might be 2. The flip, there's 1 to Guerrero, and they turn 2. Next for Colorado, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 1 so far.
Hey!
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, these Blue Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Ball 1. Hey!
On the ground. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Addison Barger.
That's a strike. This to third, fair ball. Save.
Safe.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
Davis Schneider
designated
next up for the Blue
hitter,
Jays.
Davis
He walked and came around to
Schneider.
score his first time up.
Ball.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Start of the
Leading
fourth.
off
Now the
for
Rockies
Colorado,
catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
That's a ball.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it, and there's one down.
Up next for Colorado, the designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Hey!
The Rockies down by a run, top half of inning number 4. Out towards right center field. Springer has a beat on it. That's out number 2. Ezekiel
Up next
Tovar
for
digging in for the
Colorado,
Rockies.
shortstop, Ezekiel
Flied to right
Tovar.
his first time.
Ball. That pitch is up.
That
Ball
misses, and the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. That smash towards center, and that is that. Bottom of the fourth,
Leading
and now
off
for the Jays,
Toronto,
Jesus Sanchez.
Left fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
On a line, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right
Up
there. He
next
was
for
ready
the
to
Blue
swing it on the
Jays,
first pitch.
second
Showed a
baseman,
willingness to drive that
Ernie
pitch the
Clement.
opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And he hits a ground ball right side, flips it, one at second, to first,
No,
not
he's
in
safe.
time. Great effort
Up
there.
next for the Blue
Here's
Jays,
Andres Jimenez.
shortstop,
He doubled home a run in his first
Jimenez.
AB. Ground ball to the
Foul
right
ball.
side, and a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Out to short. There's one.
Out of there.
Over to first, safe.
Safe.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe. And there's a foul ball. That's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 4-2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's grounded out a couple of times. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Out.
Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Edouard Julien digging in for the Rockies. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's four strikeouts.
For Colorado, center fielder Britton Doyle.
It's frustrating for these hitters because they know they're not missing by much, but it's going to take an adjustment to see some changes.
Swing and a miss at a slider. That one to first, into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
This is Willie Castro.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings through that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball! That pitch is out.
And that one almost hit him. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
For Colorado,
Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Got him. That's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And there's a ball. Inside, almost got him. On the ground to the left, and it stays fair.
Up next for the Blue Jays, third baseman, Addison Barger.
Right through there for a strike. That one lifted to left. McCarthy settles under this one, and he makes the catch. And next is the designated hitter, Davis Schneider. A strikeout and a walk.
Davis Schneider.
In there for strike one. Swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand, looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Back now in Toronto. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies.
Yep, that ball went out. Hey!
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. One down.
Up next for Colorado, right fielder Mickey Moniak.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate.
That's a ball.
Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Way out front for strike 2. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Colorado,
and now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning.
Now pitching for
number
Colorado.
58 will take over here. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. Yo 1.
Ball. Nope, inside. Ball 2.
Jackknife's out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Aye.
Foul ball there.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
For the Blue Jays,
Two down, base is empty. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. To third, Castro. Over to first, and that's the third out. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Jordan Beck.
Ball, that's low.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Lifted in the air, right center field. And there's one down.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop Ezekiel Tovar.
Ball, that's off the
Catcher
plate.
challenge. We'll take another look. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. In the air to left center. He's got it, and there's two down.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Julian in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two down, nobody on. To the right side. Fires over to Guerrero. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Set for the last half of the seventh. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer.
Springer.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And there's one away.
First baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And now the count is even. Swings through that.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Base knock right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next,
Here's the
for
catcher
Blue
to hit,
Jays,
Alejandro
catcher
Kirk,
Alejandro
1 for 3.
Kirk.
Ball.
The 1-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Left field, way back there, carrying well. And it's out of here, into the home bullpen for a homer. And Captain Kirk goes deep. His first homer of the year.
Nope. Outside.
Two runs across in the inning. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Check swing, went around. It's 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two. In the air, right field. Moniak on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the
Now
catch. Here's a new pitcher from the pen,
18,
Ryan Feltner.
Feltner.
He's into the game with the bases empty. Addison Barger now at the plate.
Ball, that's out. That's out.
Just missed.
That's inside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Clips the corner, and a full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Eric Lauer.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in. Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Fouled off left side. Lauer, in his 6th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Ball inside.
That one just misses. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman, Willie Castro.
What a stop. The feed for one. and 2.
He's
What
out.
a play.
Up
Next to hit for the Rockies,
Colorado,
Jake
left fielder
McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2.
His
Ball,
understanding of the
that's
strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Stays alive.
Ball, that's down.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. Got him. Out number 3. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Davis Schneider.
Davis Schneider.
Ball 1. Nope, that's inside.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first. And they get the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Jesus Sanchez.
Hey.
To the right side. Julian takes it himself, and they got him.
Up next,
2
for
out,
the Blue
space is
Jays,
empty.
second
Ernie Clement
baseman,
next up for the
Ernie
Blue Jays.
Clement.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And there's a base hit to left. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Just a solid swing right there.
Up
Caught it out
next
front
for the
and
Blue
ripped it into the
Jays,
outfield for the base hit.
shortstop,
Those always feel
Andres
great.
Jimenez.
Close one doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
That's in. Ball 2. Aye.
And that one
Oh,
missing
that's inside.
inside a sharp slider. This one in the air center field. Doyle under it. And that'll do it. Back here at Rogers
off
Center,
for Colorado,
all set to
second
start the
baseman,
9th in this
Tyler
one.
Freeman.
Tyler Freeman digging in for the Rockies.
Ball, that's just out.
Oh, he
Ball
doesn't
2.
get the call. And that's ball 2. On the ground to first. Guerrero steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the
Up next
9th.
for Colorado, right fielder Mickey Moniak.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th.
Off the plate, ball 1. Ball, that's out.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Rockies down to their final out. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Jimmy Garcia. He's making his second appearance of the season. Rockies down to their last out. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. That's in there. They're down to their final strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three two now. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him. That's the ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics going up against the Atlanta Braves. And today's starting pitcher, Grant Holmes. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
1 up, 1 down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Nick Kurtz in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Throws to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. And he saw 8 pitches before earning the walk. Really professional AB. So 2 down. Now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Checks over to first. Back safely. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Popped up. Albies under this one. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Atlanta. And pitching in this one for the A's, Jacob Lopez. What do you have on him?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Digging in, Jurickson Profar. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ball 1.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed.
Inside.
Got him. And 1 out now.
Batting second, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's ball 2.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond.
Third,
just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Here's Matt Olson down. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Olson matched a homer in his last game. The 0-1.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
This one in the air center field. Butler settles under this one, and that will end the inning. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. What a stop. Fires to first. Pretty nice play there.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Holmes making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2014. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Acuna takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Jeff McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
Nope, that's inside.
This one in the air. Kurtz under it. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Riley.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 0-2 now. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 up, 2 down. Now, Drake Baldwin. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And that's in for a strike.
Ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Back at Truist Park. Now the A's designated hitter, Zach Geloff.
That's outside.
Splits the plate, and the count 1-1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the corner for a strike. Got him swinging.
Batting ninth, 3rd baseman, Carlos Cortez.
This one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it, and there's 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. That one outside, and that is ball 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Next pitch is downstairs. Fastball for a strike. That catches the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, left field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's 1 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And it remains 2-2. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. Next pitch is outside. Up the middle, Wilson. And that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th. Leading off, Nick Kurtz. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
You know, these A's just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a foul ball. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Outside, and the count's full. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball 1. Nope.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Olsen takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. So digging in, Shea Langoliers. Flied out to center in his first at-bat.
That's out.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That's in there. That's strike 2. Gets to it with a slide. Nicely done for the out. Back here in Atlanta, they have a leadoff spot for the Braves, Jurickson Profar. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Rooker should have this one. 1 away.
Up next for the Braves, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hey.
The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. That clips the corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Here is Matt Olson. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Here comes the 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. 0-2 now. Stays alive.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, and now the center fielder, Lawrence Butler. Just missed.
You know, these Athletics, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one fouled off. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's in there. 0-2 now. In the air to left center. Not there in time, and that's the first hit for them in this one. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
McNeil in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Aye.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. To short, could be two. The flip to second, on to first, double play. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
A changeup missing. Ball one.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Ball two.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Nope. Ball one.
Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
And there's a ball.
Outside.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Cut on and miss. Good change up right there. Full count now. Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Braves.
Go ahead run on base. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Went down on strikes his first time through. And fouled off. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. Double play ball to second. Flips it. One at second. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Now pitching for the
Dylan Lee
Braves.
takes over on the mound.
52, Dylan Lee. Leading off for the Athletics, the designated hitter, Zach Gallo.
There's a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Swings through that one out in front that time. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the A's, third baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Just missed. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
Hey.
Laced into left. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rooker in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at first, one away. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. And brings it in at the wall.
Up next for the A's, first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Chopper to second. Albies handles, throws to first. Out number 3.
Now pitching for the
Back
A's,
now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Elvis Alvarado, ready to make his season debut. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Fly to left his first time. And a big swing and a miss. Fouled off to the right. And that one is lifted in the air. One down.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Harris wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Soderstrom takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next,
here's Mauricio Dubon. Grounded out his first time up.
Dubon.
Aye.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Up next for the A's, catcher Shea Langoliers.
And that one clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Here's the 0-2. A's looking to put the go-ahead run on base. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe
Jose Suarez gets handed the rock out of the pen. Here's the center fielder, Lawrence Butler.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That clips the corner.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best.
3.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in Atlanta, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Jurickson Profar.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Oh, that hit him. Throw to first, safe. And now we'll have to check back on the righty.
Everything came together for him. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
The Braves with the go-ahead run at first here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one. Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. That one at triple digits. First and second here, no outs. That's inside.
That's inside.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Kurtz tossed to second, and that's 2.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there.
Hogan Harris will take over here. This is his 3rd time out this year. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
That's ball 2. Aye.
Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
Go-ahead run is at third. Here comes Austin Riley. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. And this place is rocking. And they jump in front in the seventh. It's 3-0. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Just missed. A little out front there as he swings through it. And down on strikes. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back in Atlanta Truist Park, ready to begin the eighth. Jeff McNeil digs in now. Foul ball there. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Yeah, that drops in for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the A's.
One out man at first. Carlos Cortez now at the plate. 1 for 2. That one misses. Ball 1. Suarez measures 5 feet 10 inches, 225 pounds. They got him off of waivers earlier this season. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the A's.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Robert Suarez.
For the Braves, number 75, Robert Suarez.
Too high. Ball.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Harris settles under it, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for the
Back
Athletics.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, JT Ginn.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
And he can't make the play. The underhand flip, safe.
No,
it was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
The 0-1 just missed. Albies on at first, nobody out. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Braves, the shortstop,
Mauricio Dubon. Next up for the Braves.
Dubon.
Hey!
Oh, 1 now. On the ground, could be 2. The flip, there's 1, and they turn to double play.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Jerickson Profar.
Hey!
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Way inside. Right through there. Got him. 3rd out.
Now pitching for
Back
the Braves,
now, and on the mound, the closer,
26,
Raisel Iglesias. A chance at his first save of the year.
Leading off
Nick
for the
Kurtz
A's,
getting
first
ready to
baseman,
hit.
Nick
0 for
Kurtz.
3 in this one.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And a man aboard.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was
next
absolutely
for the A's,
hammered through the
left
infield.
fielder,
That's not
Tyler
one you're excited to
Soderstrom.
get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Hey!
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 0-2 now. Got him swinging for the
Up
strikeout.
next for
And
the
a
A's,
strikeout for the
catcher,
first out
Shea
here in the
Langeliers.
9th. Shea Langeliers will hit next.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.